So a movie that was released, I think, by Uncork'd again a long time ago, straight to DVD, was called, I believe, Avenged is the name of it. I'm pretty sure it's Avenged. I just watched it, but I'm drawing a blank because it's like 4 in the morning. But I bought it on Vudu again. It's one of them cheap movies I bought. It's about a girl who's deaf. She's going on like a trip. Her boyfriend's back home. He's texting her, trying to keep up with her. And she kind of ends up in this like middle of nowhere place where these guys are basically killing Indians and are Native Americans. I say Native Americans. I don't know if I'm allowed to say Indians anymore, but nonetheless, she catches them doing this, and they basically kill her. And there's like a witch doctor there that tries to revive her, but in the process of all of this, he basically kind of causes like the spirit of a great Native American warrior to kind of like go into her body and mix with her core to make her be a undead revenge machine, basically. So it's kind of like I Spit in Your Grave in a number of ways. Uh, it's a cool concept. You know, everybody loves the rape revenge type movies, and this is what this is on a lower level. But it's okay for what it is, and she's the lead actress is great, whatever her name is. I think she does a great job. But she goes killing these people, and the boyfriend, who is a black man, goes to try to, find her. She's white, he's black, so that plays a point into it because they're not, they're totally racist. So they're not for people of color mixing in this movie. So that's another reason to hate these guys because they're bigots, they're racist, they're the whole 9 yards, and they do terrible things to this poor girl. So you want to see her get revenge, and when she's getting her revenge, for the most part, it's fun. But there's just some lagging here. It's like if there's a lot of stuff that kind of killed time in between things, where if you'd have just got with it, it could have been way, way better than it was. Maybe if you just went back and clipped some things here and there, maybe move some things around, change a little bit of stuff about how the ending process is, the movie would have been probably a classic indie movie for what it is. But instead, it just becomes like an average one with some really, really good kills and some good gore mixed in with some lag. Because there is definitely times where cool stuff's happening. Chainsaws going through people, people being stabbed, blood's squirting everywhere. And it's really cool. But then there's times when you're kind of like, well, we're just kind of coming to a halt here when we really need to be just hitting up the home stretch. So it's flawed, but it's still okay. It's a 2.5 out of 5 for me. Uh, it could have been better. The concept's great. Like, I'm all about the concept. The concept's great. But the delivery could have been a little bit better. One thing I don't like is this isn't like early 2000s, so I don't know why we're doing this weird color grade thing. Like, I've talked about this in previous videos this week, but it's like everything's really yellowish at the start. And then they kind of go to like another color scheme, and you kind of go back to that. I know sometimes people do that to kind of cover up like the budget restrictions or something, or maybe it's an artistic choice, I should say. But it's not good here. I would rather it just been vibrant with what it was, and you can retro it out or something if you want to. But the color scheme reminds me of early 2000s in a bad way. But besides that, Avenged is decent, and if you like rape revenge type movies, it's not the worst one you could watch. It's just not the best, but it's cheap. So if you can find it and you want to watch it, you're probably not going to hurt yourself too much.